What is up, guys? Nathan here from FunkyPigStudios, and today I have made a new series called Top 10 Favorite Features in Gaming. So basically what this is going to be about is my top 10 favorites of certain aspects in gaming, like a gun, characters, voice actors, I don't know, something like that, okay? And to start off with, what I'm going to do with characters, so these are my favorite characters. These are, in my opinion, well, it's not really even it is my opinion, but you know, these are my favorite characters of all time in gaming. So make sure to like, fave, subscribe, help out our channel. Also, we're looking for directors if you want to become a director, which means that, like, once we go big, if you're partnering with us or become a director, whatever, you'll be able to monetize your vids. Just subscribe to us and send us a PM, and you know, we'll let you know if you can become a director or not. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed this vid. Okay, so in number 10 is the one, the only, it's the Master Chief of, for me, the most fantastic FPS series, which is Halo. I don't know what it is about Master Chief, but, you know, you've been with him for the last 3 games, and it was a sad send-off in Halo 3. Obviously, he's not dead, because otherwise there won't be a Halo 4. It's not exactly rocket science. Probably most of Halo is rocket science, but, you know, Master Chief wasn't much of a talker in the 3 games. I think he only talked in Halo 3 and a little bit in the first game. I can't remember if he talked in Halo 2, I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, this guy, I liked him. He was a good, he was the Xbox's symbol. He was a very good character, he was enjoyable. But he was more of a body to it than an actual voice, but he was still a good character to be around with and a good character to play as. So that's why he's number 10 and not like number 1 or something like that. Number 9, Dominic Santiago of the Gears of War series, or trilogy, whatever. As you can see here, this is Dom in Gears of War 3, because I think he looks the most badass in Gears of War 3, that amazing beard of his. And I used to be a little bit more of a fan of Dom, because a lot of people, you know, like, they were more Marcus' side. I was more on Dom's side. A lot more people obviously on Carmine's side. But what really made me like this character even more was, by the way, this is going to be a spoiler alert, so if you don't want to see this, you know, skip ahead a couple of seconds. But when Dom died in Gears of War 3, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Why would you kill off Dom? I thought he was one of the best characters in Gears of War. He was my favorite character in Gears of War. The Marine, like, everything sucked for him, and I felt like really sorry for Dominic. So that's what made me my favorite character. He actually gave me sympathy, made me sympathize with Dominic Santiago. I think he was a great character to be as in co-op. I always wanted to play him in co-op. Like, whenever I did play co-op, I would always ask to be second player so I can be Dom. Then I can play him whenever on the multiplayer in Gears of War 3. And, you know, I just love this character. He's amazing. A lot of you PlayStation fans might know this guy. This is Nathan Drake of Uncharted series. Now, a lot of you PlayStation guys, you're probably going to be really pissed off with me why this guy is in number 8. Sorry, I forgot the number. The reason why he's in number 8, you know, there are some other characters I think are better than him, but I think he is a brilliant character. He's a younger version of Indiana Jones, which I love. I love playing as him. His games are amazing. He is an amazing voice actor. He's got a personality. Nathan Drake has a lot of personality to him, which a lot of game characters don't have. For example, Master Chief, not very much of personality there with him. And Nathan Drake's he's a funny guy. He's a good guy, and he looks and, you know, sort of feels like an actual explorer and very convincing guy. So that's why he's in number 8. He's funny. He's got a good personality, but I don't think he beat the rest. Number 6, in my opinion, the most funniest character in this series, Wheatley of Portal 2. He was one of the main reasons you kept on going in Portal 2, was his wisecracking jokes made by, I actually forgot his name. Stephen Merchant, that's it. By the amazing Stephen Merchant. Wheatley is one of the funniest characters you're ever going to see in gaming. He made that Portal 2 that extra little bit special, and that's why he is now number 7 on my top 10. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be thinking, Batman isn't only a game character, he's also a movie character and a comic book character. Well, I think Batman in this game, which was Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, he was portrayed like what the comic books wanted him to be portrayed as. Like in the anime series, the old one was really good, but it didn't portray him as much as this one. This one was like the perfect Batman. That and the Christopher Nolans, which unfortunately ended. But hopefully there will be a third Batman game, and I just thought he was amazing. The voice actor was absolutely... I loved the voice actor. I loved his voice. His voice was amazing. You actually could understand him, because one little gripe with Christian Bale's character, when he goes into the Batman voice, sometimes you can't understand it, because he goes... This guy you can perfectly understand, and he feels like a Batman. He is one of the best gaming characters for me, because I love Batman, and I think he portrayed... Batman Arkham Asylum portrayed him like completely well in this game. Garrus Vakarian of Mass Effect. Man, this character was amazing. Now, he is one of the 2 characters that I picked from Mass Effect. He is absolutely brilliant. He's the best character you can have on your team. I think like almost everyone had Garrus as one of their partners, because if you know Mass Effect, you can pick 2 people to go on the ride with you. Garrus was always the one guy I picked. I could not go a mission without Garrus. He's because he wisecracks, he's intelligent, he's a funny guy. He's a badass character, and that's why a lot of people like him, and this is why I like him, and this is why that he is here in my top 10. Now we got another Mass Effect character. It is the main one of the Mass Effect series, which is Commander Sheppard. Now, Commander Sheppard, if you don't know, seriously? You really don't know who he is? Obviously, a lot of you would know, especially like with the whole ending thing. But in all honesty, I like the ending of Mass Effect. I didn't think there was anything wrong. I did download the DLC Director's Cut, but I'll try that out later. But from what I got from all the series, other than the Director's Cut, Commander Sheppard was a great guy. It felt like because you basically been on every mission with him, you made every decision with him, you made him the personality that he is today. Like at the end, a lot of people made the good choice from BioWare statistics. Most people did make the bad choice, but some of them were like, second playthroughs. But Commander Sheppard, because you can make all those choices about him, he was a unique character. He'd be whoever you wanted, and he would be amazing whatever he was. So this is why he is number 4 on my top 10. And now we've got another Batman game character. It is my favorite villain of all freaking time. This is the Joker. Yes, that's right, the Joker. He is absolutely an incredible character. I gotta say though, I did prefer the Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's Joker. I think he was he was more sadistic, but this one definitely comes second. Especially you got Mark Hamill, the original Joker character voice, which was amazing. This completely betrayed his insanity, which is what the Joker is made of. This is his personality. His whole personality, his whole life is just craziness and insanity, and they did this perfectly in the Batman game, which made him even more threatening than, the average cartoonish Joker that looks like a dickhead. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm talking about the Batman cartoon series, not the classic one, but the classic cartoon series that said the Batman. Yeah, the Joker looked like a bloody monkey, but this one perfectly portrayed, amazing sadistic character. I love him. He's just absolutely amazing. By the way, no homo. This has got to be my favorite villain game character. Now you're probably wondering, Joker came 3rd, but you said he's your favorite character of all time. But he's my favorite character of all time, mainly in the movies and the comics more than in the games. This is my favorite villain in games, Mr. Scratch. He is like the Joker, except more human form. He's sadistic. He is threatening. He has a threatening atmosphere to him. He is a pure psychopath, and he makes the most perfect villain ever. I was blown away by this character when I played American Nightmare, because he's a pure villain. He's a pure evil guy. This is what a lot of villains should be: psychotic, out of control, crazy, and calm. This is what made him really scary. The fact that he had an evil atmosphere to him, yet he was always so calm and like, you know, killing someone so funny, you know, you think, wow, you're a dickhead, but you're not angry with him because you sort of in a way fear him, because he is a very crazy guy. You do not want to like walk up to him along the streets. Trust me, you'll probably get yourself killed. Finally, last but definitely not least, my number one favorite character is obviously a lot of people as well would agree, Ezio Auditore. We have been with him through 3 games from the day he was born till his old age. Obviously, well, we don't know what, like, when he died. Like, did he die in the vault at the end of Revelations, or well, we don't know. We can find out in Assassin's Creed 3. But Ezio Auditore, you felt like you'd grown up with him because, as I said, you were there when he was born. You grew up with this character. You got to know this character. You got to enjoy the adventures with this character, and you had emotions for him. You felt sorry for him. You felt pissed when he felt pissed. You felt happy when he felt happy, if you know what I mean. This is a unique gaming character that you don't often see. In fact, ever. I think this is the first character that you ever actually see be born and actually go through his life throughout 3 games. I'm glad they did those 3 games. Got to know Ezio more instead of just, you know, doing what, like, because even though a lot of people like Altair, he didn't have much of a personality for you to endure until Revelations, when they started giving back his backstory. But when they cut out with just 1 game, you're like, yeah, I would say he's okay. But then with Ezio, I reckon people would have said that he was okay as well if he only had Assassin's Creed 2. But a lot of people liked him more because of the 3 games. His life expanded. His you got to know him a lot more in those 3 games, and I thought he was the best gaming character that I've ever seen. And I can't wait for Assassin's Creed 3. And I gotta say goodbye, Ezio. You were absolutely amazing, and that's why he's made my number 1 in my top 10. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you for watching this. If you did enjoy this, please like the video to see that it is good, and, you know, favorite if you want. You don't have to. I'm not like putting you at gunpoint yet, but you know, also subscribe to help our channel grow, and also if you want to become a director, please subscribe and send us a PM to see if you can become one. Thank you, and I hope to see you guys next time.